Welcome to another episode of Roses in Conversation. We are still celebrating Women this month, and today we are talking about my love language, which is food, and I have Chef Wendy joining us to talk all about it. Welcome, Wendy, to Roses in Conversation. Let's talk about who Wendy is.
Thank you so much for having me. So Wendy is a Zulu girl from KZN in Ukasela. She grew up with her grandmother and Mamnanwake and my siblings as well. I don't know what else to say about myself. I think I'm more than just what I do.
Yeah.
I am a sister, I am a friend. So yeah, I don't want to describe myself as just what I do because it can confuse you.
Looking gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
So Wendy, why food?
Oh goodness, why not food?
I agree though.
Literally, why not food? I think I love food conceptually. I love how it looks. I mean, you love how it tastes. Like I think about food before I sleep.
Wow.
What am I gonna do? This would look good with this, you know? So yeah, I just love food.
So tell me how we got into food as your day-to-day. I mean, I love cooking, but I would not do it for an event or do it for every day. Sometimes I just want ready-cooked meals. That's why we order takeaways. But tell me how we got to a point where this is what you want to do every day.
I think for me, it's my purpose. Like I feel it when I'm doing it. I'm so happy. Like I'd have a rough day maybe, but when I get into the kitchen, I'm like, let's go.
A solitude.
Yes, it's my safe space. I have such a great time there. So I mean, I felt like why not make money from my passion, you know?
Wow.
Yes.
What are the misconceptions about the chef life?
Ooh, I think there's a lot. First of all, maybe some people think we get paid a lot of money. Chefs are underpaid, guys. So if you're not going to be like doing a business of some sort,
but when it's your purpose and you put all your efforts in it, do you not see the outcomes? Do you not see the income coming through? Yeah,
you absolutely do. That's why I'm saying definitely have a business. Don't get into like hotel chefing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. How's that any different?
It's very bad.
Hardcore?
It's very, I mean, I love it because I work in the rush. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful when you are doing it, but you're not getting paid enough, you know?
Yeah.
Not at all. And you work crazy hours and your feet are aching, you know?
I
mean, you're happy, like,
because it's what you love doing.
It's what you love doing, but it's like, you know?
Draining at times.
Yeah.
Let's speak about self-taught and education-wise. So what does one do if they want to be a chef?
For me, I went to culinary school. I went to the International Hotel School. I went to the Sunning Hill campus. So, I don't know. I think cooking is such a intuitive thing, you know? You can't really teach it because when I was in culinary school, there were people like I would do better than other people because ego is the so
the effort you put in there, because I think the misconception, I don't know if you'll agree, is that for us it's like, well, just get in the kitchen, but what happens in culinary school that is outside of that misconception?
Okay, I think in culinary school you learn the background of it, because you don't just get into the kitchen and cook, you know? Like if you were making a chicken stew and I was making a chicken stew, mine, I'm not gonna say it would taste better, it may not, but I'm gonna finish way quicker than you know? There's a method to it, so that's what culinary school helps with, you know? So they teach you the background of it. Before you get into the kitchen, you need to know what exactly you're doing. So we used to have kitchen days, and before the kitchen day, you're gonna write down what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need a bowl for this. I'm gonna need this for this. I'm gonna need and I'm gonna cut
I would not even think of.
And I'm gonna cut it like this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna mix it like this. The whole method before you actually get into it. So yeah, I think it helps with that, and just like getting going, and obviously learning all the different cuisines. So yeah.
because we want to explore. You might be in the same country or same province all the time, but you want your taste buds to explore.
Yes.
What's the most challenging thing about your work? I mean, I know the kitchen is hot, it's sweaty, endless long nights, and your feet are aching, but what's the most challenging thing about it?
I don't. I'm very spoiled, but I feel like I don't have a very challenging thing about it. Besides being hard on myself, because I will taste food and be like, this is a bit. It should be like that, you know. Besides being my own critic, I can't really say there's a major challenge, you know, like an outer challenge. It's just me.
I love that. I love that. I mean, once you put purpose into it and you put ambition and love for it, you don't actually stress about it that much. So tell me about Blissful Meals, because I know for sure that I found you on social media, and the challenging thing for me is not being in the kitchen all the time, but it was actually finding the right meals for the certain diet that I was going into.
True.
And I found it very interesting that you have a structure for a certain aim or target that you have, especially in fitness world. So tell me about that.
Blissful Meals is my baby. I started it right after I finished culinary school, literally the next year, and then COVID hit. I had started already, and then COVID hit, and then we sort of took a break, but we got back. You know. I think for me, I had always cooked healthy meals, right? Like at home, we would eat brown rice and stuff like that, and it showed on my body that time. Okay. So so I was kind of like, this is what I love to do. I love to make healthy food taste good. Yes. Because healthy food doesn't taste good.
I mean, as soon as you have to go on a diet, you don't want to taste it. I mean, as soon as you hear brown anything,
like,
yes.
Or broccoli,
yes.
You know?
Yes.
So I wanted to do that, but also I didn't just want to focus on people that want to lose weight only, people that want to gain like muscle and gain good weight, you know. I wanted to do that for them as well. I mean, they are the extreme people who don't even want oil, don't want anything, and we have customized meals for them. Okay. So,
So is that how the packages work? So if I come to you, and I know I've done this before, but if I come to you and I want to gain weight, so what's the process? Do you advise me on what meals to choose from, or do you already have a structured meal base?
I do have already a structured meal base. You can obviously also send me your ideas and let me know what you do like and what you enjoy and what you don't like. Because we don't want to. I wanted to make it a lifestyle, you know, more than I'm going on a diet. As soon as I'm out, I'm going to eat everything I like, you know. So, because that's a futile exercise. You're gonna come. I want to gain weight. I want to gain healthy weight. I'm like, okay, we have brown rice, sweet potato. We're gonna bulk up on the protein, you know, add some fibers there and some healthy fats, and we're good to go.
And I love how you've structured the weekly meals, because I don't know about others, it gets quite frustrating when you have to think about your lunch and your dinner every day. But when you deliver the packages of you know, having 5 meals weekly, it just the convenience is quite good. But I also saw outside of that you have like on the minute meals that we can order. Load shedding hits us the most. How does that work?
So you just let me know what you'd like, and we will make it for you.
Can we take last minute orders?
Not so last minute. Honestly.
Yeah, because it's cooking, of course.
Yes.
No, I hear you. What is your favorite dish, Chef?
Oh God, this is such a difficult one. Honestly, it really is. Because I think for me, food is like a memory. Like when you eat something, you remember it. Like to this day, if I taste something, I'm like, I used to eat this when I was here. You know? So I'm sort of like, there's so many memories.
Let's pick a top
food.
3. Let's pick a top 3.
Oh gosh. Okay, definitely Ubojisi, not Jake.
Wow.
My gran used to make
I thought
that.
you were gonna go like American cuisine or something.
No, my gran used to make that. I think it's for me, food is memories. It's like feel good, love language, like you said. Yes, so jeqe, nama beans, bontjisi, and what else?
I get hungry right now.
Ooh, what else? No, inyama yaphatha ngithandi.
That's nice.
I get it is. I mean, angisayithandi kakhulu, yes.
Okay, what do you love making?
What I love making is food that like tastes good to people.
Okay.
So like I love making chicken wings. Everybody loves chicken wings.
Yeah.
Like my roasted chicken wings are a banger.
Is it?
I know they are. I love making like homely meals. So I make a really good butter chicken. Yeah, that's what I love making. I'm not very much into like fine dining.
Okay.
It's beautiful when you do it, and I can do it.
Yeah.
But it does nothing for me.
So, if there's anyone out there who wants to get into your line of business, they love cooking, they want to start doing this, what advice do you have for them?
I think the advice I'd give them is do a lot of research. Figure out what you love to do, like what food you love to make, what type of cuisines you're into. Do a lot of research and know for sure what you want to do. And from there, I think you can decide whether you want to go to culinary school. Is it necessary to go to culinary school? And like derive a lot of inspiration from people that inspire you. I think that would help. I mean, that helped me.
Yeah. And of course, the consistency all the time.
Yes.
Be in the kitchen because that's where you want to.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, if you say you love cooking, then
that's a start.
You should be in there. Yeah.
Where to from here? And I'm asking in terms of, I know a lot of viewers will engage in, having the prepared meals and all of that. So outside of that, do we see Wendy catering for events on a higher scale?
Yes.
Weddings and engagements and all of that?
From like right now, the best I can do like in terms of events is probably like 30 people. So that it can be proper, like be of high quality. I don't want to do something too big and then I can't handle it. So like a event of 30 people that I can definitely do, and I do those. And I absolutely love it. So what else are we doing? I mean, we're growing Blissful Eats. We're doing more provinces, delivering to more places like Mpumalanga and Cape Town.
Wow. No, that's great. So let me take it back a little bit, Chef. Who do you look up to, chef-wise?
I look up to the usuals. The usuals like Siba. When I first started, like before I even went to culinary school, I used to love Siba. My African teachers was like, "You look like Siba." This other day, I was like, "Oh my god!" I was so happy. So I look up to Siba, and I mean the people that are doing like digital content, they do very well, like the Lazy Makoti as well. And I look up to them as well.
Would you do that digital content?
Yes, I do it.
A bit of it,
I do. I love it. I think my end goal, like end goal, when I'm like old, I definitely like a cookbook and like a cooking show. So like Siba vibes.
Yes.
Yes, like a cooking show, and then like maybe like a restaurant.
Definitely. I think next time we have you here, we should actually have you in the kitchen and teach us a thing or two. I mean, I love food, so I could eat for days. So where do we find Wendy? Where do we find Blissful Meals? How do we contact you and place orders?
So you can find me on Instagram. The Instagram page is called Blissful Meals by Wendy. You can find me there and you can order your meals there as well.
And they are delicious, I can tell you. I think I did compliment you on this when, for the first time in my life, I had to be a vegetarian for about 2 weeks. And you delivered the meals and they were amazing.
I'm so glad.
A person would literally stop meat for some time just for those meals.
Exactly.
Definitely the viewers must try them. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
She brought us some eats, and I'm sorry viewers, so you can't share, but I'll give you feedback about how it tastes. Thank you, Wendy, for joining us.
Thank you
And
so much.
I know people will contact you for your meals. Continue cooking and blessing us with your food.
Thank you so much.